Let's
Houston
go,
5.
baby. Called it from the start.
I lost my voice a little bit through that, especially on the camp goal. Was that your favorite too?
That was amazing. I love that, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought that comp goal. Sorry. I need 10 seconds. Sorry.
Okay. 10 seconds.
And done. Okay. Dude, I thought that conf goal, I saw the 4 on the side of the jersey. I don't know. It kind of looked like Matthews to me. And I was like, oh, Matthews scored. And I was like, that's fucking David Conf, $2.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Literally, we'll do like did anybody look bad to you tonight?
Nope,
did one
none.
single player look bad to you tonight?
Nope.
Did Clifford look bad to you tonight?
Nope, he looked good until he the shitty part is, like I said, he literally ran himself out of the whole lineup for the whole playoffs, right? He did. Yeah. Right, because that's a game suspension. Bunting's coming back, or by game 3, let's say. Spezza's coming in next game.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance Spezza just fully pulls that role. Also, I think we kind of showed that we don't need him to like be tough.
Yeah, if Riley's
you see those knuckles on Riley, man. I love it,
baby. Jack Campbell with the shutout. We will say downtown Steve Brown called it in the last podcast that he said someone. Now he was super vague as typical.
Yeah,
someone was going to get a shutout.
Somebody,
yeah. Luckily for us, it was Jack Campbell, and Vasilevsky just didn't look that good. But also, we had a great scoring chances the whole game. He still made some big stops on us.
Can we bring up what my brother said about how when I called him, he said we look different. And then I said, we don't look different. We look the same. We look different when it comes to being in the playoffs. We look exactly the same as we did in the regular season against good teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's exactly how we looked like, right? I don't think it looked any different. We've watched those games before, right? I think it just feels different because it's the playoffs.
Yeah. I will say the first period, Alex Kerfoot looked like the best player in the leagues. I know you didn't get to see.
No. My brother said the same. I called my brother with like 7 minutes left.
But then he was a little invisible since. Did you notice him at all?
But that's fine.
I know, but I just found it weird. Like he started out so good. Like,
he actually playing? You know what would be?
I guess they didn't really play the Matthews Marner line that much in the last little bit.
I was about to say my phone's kind of on low right here, but I'll go to the game and let's see what the time on ice is for some of these guys. So Matthews had only 16 minutes.
Wow.
Marner 19, Muzzin 22. That's big, man.
And he looked great.
I love that. And he looked good.
Yeah.
Because I was the one saying playing 12. Comp 19 and a half.
Nice.
Riley 17. Kosh 13. Ikeyev 17. Tavares 18. Brody 22. Kerfoot 15. So there you go. And I bet you a lot of that came in the first period.
Yeah.
Lily 20. Engvall 19. Dude, we're gonna absolutely fuck them. $2.25.
Right? Yeah, literally everyone. Colin Blackwell looked good. Like it just seems like he just gets knocked over every single play, but he just gets right back up and does.
He's 5'7".
Yeah,
this guy break.
Yeah, he's. Oh man,
shades are on for the rest of the podcast.
I wouldn't change a thing about the way that we played. There was a few moments in the second where they had us in our own zone. Stamkos missed that wide open net that could have changed I think it was 3-0 at that point. It could have changed the entirety of the game. But oh man, I don't know if Tampa just looked bad or we looked that good or a little bit of a combination.
A little bit of both. It was definitely a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Right. Like think about that Stamkos open net where it's that guy doesn't miss that.
Yeah. We're not going to be winning too many 5-0 games against Tampa, but I honestly
but if you're gonna win one, it'd be this one.
It'd be this one,
right?
Yeah. And I do wonder. Their defense looked slow.
Beans.
Yeah, like everyone was dancing around them. We just looked like the faster team. We even looked like the more physical team. Like we were throwing big Mikheyev. He's my performer of the night.
We had 11 forwards. That's the other thing. I know Clifford was only going to play 5 minutes, but I just told you the time on ice. That would have been even worse.
Yeah.
Right? That would have been guys with like Matthews playing 15 minutes. Right?
Yeah.
With 2 goals.
Easy. And I think the other thing, too, that we kind of forget because the third period didn't have many, if any, penalty killing situations. But the entire first period, we were shorthanded. And it looked like what you even said. It looked like we were on the power play.
I was watching it at work, and I just saw it from a little TV on a treadmill, and I saw like Kerfoot's like breakaway. I was seeing everything. I was like, "Fuck, that was pretty good power play. Too bad we didn't score." And I opened my phone. I got text saying that's the best penalty kill I've ever seen. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Right? Yeah, and that's good because their power play is lethal.
That's good.
Yeah, but that's what we've been doing all year, just like you said. Like we've been doing amazing.
Yeah, so sorry, don't we have the second best penalty kill in the league?
And not only that, I think we have the number 1 goals for on our penalty kill.
Yeah, no, for sure. That for sure. For sure. I don't even need to look it up.
It would actually be interesting to see if we had more high danger scoring attempts than Tampa did.
So I told you Gio in the first period had 3.5 minutes on the shorthanded, had an 85% goals for.
Crazy.
Like, I would love to see like minimum 3 minutes played on the shorthanded in one game, what the best percentage for that is. I know it's a fucking stupid stat if you want to talk about it, $2.50, but that's insane, right?
Yeah.
And Nylander's was at what, 98? Did I say?
Yeah. So, oh man, and he didn't look like dominant, but he looked good. He looked defensively sound.
But looking good on a third line like that, that's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
It will be interesting to see once everything comes out. We can take a deeper dive into it. Like, who played against who the most? Who our shutdown pair was, especially at home. That matters because it means that they're on purpose being put out against certain lines. Like who played against the Stamkos line. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
That's a 2-line team right now.
Mm-hmm.
That Lightning team's a 2-line team. Like you can say fucking Kaloran $2.50 and Palat and stuff, but that's a 2-line team to me.
Yeah, and the defense did not look fat. Oh man, it's just how nice is it to be a Leaf fan right now? Anyways, we could either worse, but
dude, electric.
That's
what's funny is I had clients all day being like, you haven't brought up the Leafs yet. I'm like, I'm cool, man. I'm calm. And they're like, are you? I'm like, no, not at all. I'm like, it's going to be a good series no matter what. And it's like, no, the thing is the second puck drops, I'm a fucking anxious $2 or $3. Anxious mess. I'm an absolutely anxious mess. Right. But that whole game, I know I came in right when Muzzin got the goal.
Mm-hmm.
I was pretty cool the whole time.
Yeah.
Right. That was a fun game to watch. I don't remember the last time I had that much fun watching a playoff game because it wasn't fun against Montreal, even to beat the shit out of them. $3.25.
And it's also different against the Stanley Cup, 2-time Stanley Cup winner.
Yeah. And I think because we play such a similar game, I think it means more.
Mm-hmm. Because we're beating them
because if Montreal plays a trap game and we eat them alive, it's like, okay, we just ate them alive. Or the same way if Montreal beats us. It's like, all right, they won us 1-2-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you beat the Tampa Bay Lightning at their own game 5-0 with the best goalie in the world in net,
did Tampa?
There was a few caveats that we talked. Wait. There was a few caveats we talked about. Things like Muzzin playing well, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Gio playing well, that's a big one. Lily playing well, that's a big one. Campbell playing well, that's a big one. And then obviously Matthews and Marner.
Every single one of those guys did.
I know that doesn't wipe the slate clean with some of them. But I'm not going to be negative about them.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know
Marner got his first goal in 19 playoff games.
And a nice goal at that. Nice play by Riley too. It looked amazing. I know we briefly talked about the goal that was not called back, but not called in on Liljegren.
That's it.
Briefly.
That's 6-0 to me.
It's very obvious the end, but do we care? But at the same time, as you said, because we watched the game on Zoom together, and as you said, like that might have very much had a longer look at it if the game was 2-1. Right? Like 5-0.
No, that
yeah. We don't want to do.
And I'm fine with that. But guess what? What do the Leafs on the bench think? It's 6-0.
Yeah.
Right? They know what went in.
Yeah.
Right. They know.
Yeah. And Liljegren.
No, that's
So Spezza comes in for Clifford when he inevitably gets suspended.
Yeah, and then you bring Bunting. If Bunting's coming back, you bring him in game 3. You don't. No matter what, I don't think you play Bunting next game.
Yeah, you need to give the boys some energy when we go into Tampa.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Spezza's got rest.
Yeah.
And it's Spezza. I think that brings energy too.
Especially this is someone tweeted before the game. It sucks that Spezza wasn't given the lineup position in the first game in front of first playoff game in front of fans.
That's not really what it means, though.
It just is nice that he'll be able to.
I know,
next
but
game.
we've given this guy enough fair weather. Like, we're not.
Yeah,
this isn't a Babcock moment.
Sure
People are bringing up Babcock stuff.
He left the office smiling.
He knew he was
because he just smiles all the time.
He knew he'd be playing game 2.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Clifford literally opened the door for him, but
and
guess what? He could be playing game 3 too.
Yeah, you never know if Bunting's going to be back. I do think that Tampa. It'll be interesting to see the split between Leaf fans and Tampa fans because, everyone knows that Florida is a place for a lot of Leaf fans, a lot of people who have retired down there.
So I was talking about that with my client, though. It's a little late in the year. A lot of them would move back.
Yeah, true. But I think maybe now you might get go down and fly down than if you go to a Leaf game.
Let's play the game. You want to play the game?
See how much tickets are in Tampa?
What do you think the cheapest okay ticket is?
I would say 150.
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember our friends that I told you about had row 14 for $3,000.
Yeah, that's and we also saw. I don't know if anyone else who's watching this
saw. Let's see. So wait. So May 6th, game 3. So let's go Leaf shoot twice. 318. $150. And this is American, so 180. And remember, our friend was selling hers for 350
each. Yep. And flights down there isn't that much.
The better the ticket you want, the more you'd save going to Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So our friends that bought the 2 tickets for $3,000. Actually, let's see. Sorry for doing this. Oh my God. 350 American, so 500 Canadian for the same tickets they paid 15. So $2,000 difference for 2 tickets. You're getting a flight, hotel, and everything.
Yeah, it's
easy.
And going to Tampa, which is sick. But oh man, is there anything else that we even really needed to say?
No, nothing. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Why bother?
Wednesday at 4:30.
This is a long series, man. We know it, right? This isn't going to be Leafs in 4. I'd love it to be. It probably won't 5, be.
Though. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We'll give him one game. We'll give him one.
Yeah, of course. We're nice. We're good people here. We get it.
And also Carolina just beat down Boston today as well.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah. Well, didn't I? I said Carolina. I said Carolina.
Who said? Fucking watching Steve Dangle's podcast and are saying Carolina isn't even that deep, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
You guys haven't paid attention to sports for 3 years because you all have kids. I don't have kids. I'll watch sports all day.
Maple Leafs. Yeah. All right, everyone.
We're the bad boys of hockey Twitter. So,
yeah, if you haven't followed us, subscribe. Comment who your favorite performer was tonight, and comment if you think anyone played poorly and who should come in.
Actually, I like that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who played bad?
Yeah, I don't think anybody personally, but it'd be interesting to hear who and why. And if it's Clifford, I understand because that was a pretty shitty hit, honestly.
Yeah,
if that was
happening against stupid.
yeah, I know. After
there's a good chance. There's a good chance you don't play ever again.
Was that his first shift to the game too?
No, it was like 6 minutes in. I think it was his second. Wait. The last thing is guess Clifford's time on ice.
I'm gonna guess 34 seconds.
Oh yes, 47.
Okay.
Kyle Clifford. Dude, he's not even on here because he got kicked out. That's funny. All right, perfect, guys. He doesn't even exist. You get kicked out of the game, you don't exist.
Okay, everyone. We'll be back Wednesday night after the Leafs game 2 win. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.